Greetings and welcome to Sunlight Refuge. For the name of the game is motivation, inspiration, and growth. Hi everyone, my name is Tracy, and if you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So today I wanted to talk about relationships, right? As we continue on through our journey, helping us to learn and grow, relationships are key factors in how we shape and operate within our reality on our journey, right? So, relationships. So, what can that look like? Relationships can come in a multitude of forms, right? So, you have your mentorships, you have your friendships, you have your spiritual relationships, you have your professional relationships, family relationships. It's a multitude of them. And to be a well rounded person and to get those well rounded experiences, having a diverse relationship with different groups of people is key to growth, right? Because that's what it's all about, learning and growing and just leveling up your lifestyle, right? And that comes with relationships. So when you talk about relationships, like what is that, right? So a relationship is simply two or more people, be it blood or marriage or just a collective of ideas, thoughts, to be in sync with one another. And that again comes in a multitude of styles, right? So, why do we need relationships? What do relationships do for us as we go through our journey? So, the first thing I thought was important was the emotional support, right? Having people that you can trust to take care of your heart, you know what I'm saying? And just be there when we're vulnerable and when we're going through things. Like, we have to have that support system that allows you to dive deep within the things that you need to either overcome or the things that you are working through, right? So just having those supportive networks of people is so key to your journey and your growth, and that spills over into the motivation and the inspiration and encouragement, right? Because sometimes we get a little insecure, we get a little lost, we get a little, whatever the scenario is, like we get a little bit of that, right? And just having people in your corner that will motivate you and elevate you and just support you is very important, and it's something that you should always cherish because it's it's not always abundant, right? It's not always given, it's not always received. So when you have those relationships that you build with quality people who are supporting you and helping you to grow and dig deep within yourself, and encouraging you that you can do it, right? Like, hold on to those relationships. And sometimes it's for a reason, sometimes it's for a season, and sometimes it's for a lifetime. So whichever category that's in, just walk in that experience, allow that experience to touch you, just wholeheartedly, and take the lesson within that and use it to help you along your journey, right? So within the relationships that we build, okay, so we talk, this can be like friendships or like family, even like spiritual, like put it where it fits, right? But constructive feedback, right? So you may have these ideas and you're just creating and la 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 la, and you have people that you trust that is going to say, wow, okay, you're doing a good thing. Ooh, if you do X, Y, and Z, or if you do X, Y, and Z, that'll make it, it'll make it pop, or you know what I'm saying? Just like that constructive um feedback. And it's not to say like, oh, this sucks, and just to tear you down. Like, that's not what we're looking for. But the ones who encourages you to strive to make it the best, right? Like I always say, honesty doesn't have to be cruel. Like, you can tell somebody the truth, but you do it in a way that is coming from a loving place, and not a place to just tear somebody down, or make them feel some type of way. So just being able to have people in your in your corner on your journey that can give you feedback, and let you know when you're messing up, you know what I'm saying, or let you know when you need to do something, or you know what I'm saying, tweak something, or whatever the scenario is. But it comes from a loving place, right? um and I always think that that's like really special, because just because, like, honesty isn't hurting somebody's feelings. Like, honesty is genuinely supposed to be there to help that person to learn and grow, right? So if you find yourself in a spot where somebody's asking you for your opinion, like, give it to them, but be gentle, with your responses and stuff, and make sure that it encourages them. You know what I'm saying? And help them along their journey. Okay, so then we have your professional relationships, where networking and presents like wonderful opportunities. So when you connect with others, like, those can open doors for you that you may not had available to you on your own. So when you are in those professional settings, be it at work, or whatever the scenario is, it's making meaningful um, relationships with other professionals, because they may be able to help you on your journey, because you're coming in here and they're coming in there. Once again, what you don't know, somebody else knows, and what somebody else may know, you may know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like having those professional relationships can help along your journey on a professional standpoint. You know what I'm saying? And then when opportunities present themselves, the way you carry yourself and your reputation, it will give you more positive opportunities to grow within your profession, or if you're trying to tap into a new type of profession, right? So those professional relationships are also important on your journey, because you're going to be in a professional setting throughout your life, right? So being able to have a positive light on you, as far as how you carry yourself, your work ethic, your, you know what I'm saying, your teamwork, your, just how you flow within, that setting, whether you're the employer or the employee. You know what I'm saying? It's a relationship. It's a trustful um agreement that you're going to do what needs to be done, and I'm going to do what needs to be done, and we're going to do it for the collective and the growth of what our business is. And that's always a wonderful thing to have, is a positive reputation within your profession, right? So another one is accountability, right? So um, we say we want to do a lot of things, and we start a lot of things, whether it's a diet, whether it's a new skill set, whether it's starting a business, whatever the scenario is, like having somebody to say, okay, how you doing, and is everything on track, or you know what I'm saying? Somebody to help hold you accountable, because it's gonna be days and scenarios where it's like you need that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be with somebody who just whatever you want to do, man. If you want to quit. If you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, you need people that's gonna be like, I know, but you gotta do it. Like, you gotta make sure you do it because X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have those accountability partners, like those accountability people, in your life, because you're gonna need that. Sometimes you just get in the mood, or whatever the scenario is, and just having people that will hold you accountable to your goals. That is something that is beneficial, that will help you, throughout your journey, whatever your journey looks like. You know what I'm saying? You want to have people that's not gonna allow you to, or encourage you not to, backslide and things of that nature, because sometimes, life get the life in, and you know what I'm saying, it's easy to just get back into old ways of thinking and ways of acting and stuff like that. So having that person that is going to help hold you accountable is important. And think about that, like, who is that in your life? Who helps you to be like, what you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Or how's everything going? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, who's that person in your life? I know for me, it's my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom is she's like who I call like she's my mentor. She's somebody that I cherish and respect and look up to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very appreciative to have the mother that I have. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of the way that I operate in life has to do with her influence, you know, and I really appreciate that, because not everybody has that, and I'm just thankful that I had that, and I can tailor it to my, you know, and then give that to pass that on to my children. You know what I'm saying? Because as I watch them grow, it's like I see my influence, in their lives, and I appreciate them for, trusting me to help guide them, you know, because I know society can have a hold on people, if you allow that influence to shape your reality. You know what I'm saying? So, um, my mom, like, I really appreciate her. So, yeah. Um, but having, diverse, quality relationships, I think it gives a foundation of stability, right? Dependability. You know, those things are important to me. Like, you have to, like, define, um, what's important to you, because the people that you associate yourself with, the people that you are constant, with, those people will shape who you who you are and how you operate in the world, be it good or be it bad. But they're going to have an influence in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you want to define and put them in categories of how do they help. First of all, do they help? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to know, like, is this a healthy relationship? Is this a relationship that's going to help me elevate and use my gifts to help humanity, right? Because remember, it's about exalting God and helping humanity, right? So that's the mission. You know what I'm saying? With whatever gifts that you've been given. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful of the people that you associate yourself with, because they are going to have an influence, on you. And that even goes down to like parental relationships, that's like professional relationships, that's like romantic, relationships. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody and the people around you is always in your ear about something negative, like, that's going to spill over into your relationship, and it can cause you to miss out on something that could be so wonderful. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't get an opportunity to have a second chance. Sometimes you just can't walk some things back, and that's just kind of like how the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful of the people that you're listening to, the things that you are allowing to influence you, because it's going to do it in a positive way, or it's going to do it in a negative way. So be mindful of those things. So, like, when we're talking about our personal relationships and our professional relationships, like your peers and your mentors and your families and your friends and the professional people that you have in your lives, the role models, the coaches, even your community, your partnerships, like, all these things are separate entities, like, under, like you have your umbrella corporation. Like, these are all the things that will fall under those, like, all these different types of relationships will fall under that one heading. So it's just a lot of influences that we see on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you're influencing somebody or you're being influenced by somebody, it's something that we experience daily. Daily, we get downloads daily, you know. So you want to make that an important factor in your life, because we want to live, our best lives, and what we surround ourselves with is going to, show which direction, you're headed in. So that's it. Relationships are important. Relationships shape who you are, and you want to have good quality ones that are not manipulative, one that's not deceitful. You don't want to go down that negative road, because it's going to yield um, negative experiences for you, right? Because when you allow people to come in your life and get in your ear, and you start behaving with those influences, um, you can really mess things up. You can break bonds, and some of them you just can't walk back, and you just gotta like pray and pick up the pieces, and you know what I'm saying, try to do better. um because it's a lot of it's influences in the world that wants to spread discord, and wants to spread um just all the chaotic type of, you know and you got to be mindful. Sometimes people can be jealous and envious of you, yeah, and they'll give you bad advice on purpose. And if you're not careful, you'll listen to that, ruin yourself, and then they be back there just laughing, just enjoying eating their little popcorn, just enjoying it while you just out here looking crazy now. But it's nobody's job to fix what you broke. You gotta go and fix it. You can't dog somebody out and then want them to help you put your life back together. It don't always work out that way. And it's not nothing malice, or it's just you got yourself into it, you got to get yourself out. You know what I'm saying? So relationships are important. Relationships, quality relationships are important. And just allow good vibes, good energy, you know what I'm saying? Good people. It's so nice when you're like surrounded by like-minded people, you know what I'm saying? And everybody is just, they're just so nice and open, and helping one another and just admiring one another. And it's just those are the relationships that you want to have influence your life, and you know what I'm saying, and you want to give your influence on the people that you meet as well. You know what I'm saying? Because even going beyond that, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, you never know what people are going through. So I always say, like, kindness counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know. So sometimes a smile, sometimes a opening up a door, or you know what I'm saying? Just anything can mean a lot to somebody. It may be small to you, but it can mean a lot to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you have opportunities where you can express kindness, and you know and then take those opportunities, because people need to see your light. People appreciate your light, and your influence, and things of that nature. So um yeah, I'm just feeling real good. It's like a real nice day and stuff. So I'm happy to be here again. Hey, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend, uh help grow the channel. You'll get this video when you're supposed to get this video. So we ain't tripping on all that, but we just want to spread good vibes. And this is a platform where you're going to receive just an authentic person just giving positive energy, and so till next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.